Mechanical Engineering Design, Shigley 11th edition. So this course, we will use this textbook. We went through this book on the table of contents last week. Today I'll review very fast for new students. Mechanical Engineering Design, Shigley 11th edition in SI units. So we will go through this one, the brief table of contents. So part 1, this book is divided into 3 parts, and it will be taken within a 2 semester course. So part 1, basics; part 2, failure prevention; and part 3, design of mechanical elements. I sent you part 4, special topics and appendices. I shared with you last week the detailed table of contents, so you can just go through. Okay, now we will go through. The previous session we discussed the concept of uncertainty, and we highlighted that it is given as n sub d, and we define it as loss of function parameter over maximum allowable parameter. So the uncertainty is measured by n sub d, which is called the design factor. This is called design factor. We discussed this last week and we stopped at this point. Today we will carry on and we will explain this fully using a numerical example. Okay, now I'll take this example. Consider the maximum load on a structure is known with an uncertainty of plus minus 20%, and the load causing failure is known within plus minus 15%. If the load causing failure is nominally 2000 Newton, determine the design factor and the maximum allowable load that will offset the absolute uncertainties. Okay, as we defined it, n sub d, we defined it here as loss of function parameter. So loss of function parameter, the load causing failure is known within 15%. So this will be 1 over 1 minus, you see, 0.15, which is, this one is the 15%. This is 15%. So n sub d, it is 1 over the load causing failure known within. So this is 15. It will be here 1 over 1 minus 15 over 1 over 1 plus this one, the uncertainty. The maximum load a structure is known, the maximum load on a structure. So the maximum load on a structure, uncertainty, it is with 20 plus minus 20. Here we will use plus 0.2. So this one is 20%. This one is 15%, which is this one, which is the load causing failure uncertainty. 15%. So if we calculate this one, it will be 1.4. So it is within for the whole structure, uncertainty will be 1.4. Now, the load causing failure is nominally 2000 Newton. So the maximum load I will allow here will be maximum allowable load equal to 2000 over 1.4. So the load, so I must give a factor of safety. So this structure nominally can withstand 2000 Newton before failure. I will apply the factor of safety. This is the total factor of safety. Total factor of safety due to uncertainty. So I will design my structure to only 14, this will be 1429. So this is the maximum design load for which my structure will be designed. Why? Because of uncertainty within the load and within the member capacity or the structure capacity. I'll move to the next question.